What's up, guys? In this video, I want to talk about a question that many of you asked me. How many sketches should I include in my portfolio? But before I start, hit that subscribe button, smash the notification bell, and drop a like so you don't miss a single tip that could help you stand out in this competitive industry. Trust me, I've got tons of insights lined up, and you want to be part of this journey. Believe it or not, that question, while super common, is actually the wrong one to focus on. Why? Because it's not just about how many random sketches you can show off. It's about how many complete projects you want to highlight. A well-curated portfolio isn't just a visual dump of card doodles. It's a carefully structured story that proves you have a strategic design process. When employers, clients, or professors flip through your portfolio, they want to see how you handle real-world challenges, not just how many cool sketches you can whip up. So, how many projects should you include? For most card design students or early career professionals, I recommend focusing on 3 to 4 solid projects. Each project should tell its own story, from the moment you first sat down with a blank page all the way to polished presentation-ready renderings. This approach keeps your portfolio streamlined and engaging and makes it crystal clear that you can take an idea from a rough sketch to a final concept. Within each project, of course, you'll have tons of sketches. And that's the fun part. You might crank 12 to 30 quick doodles during the ideation phase alone, exploring different shapes, silhouettes, and design languages. Think of it as a creative brainstorm. You want to test out sporty coupes, family-friendly SUVs, futuristic pods, wherever sparks your imagination. This phase is all about opening up the possibilities and showing that you can generate ideas on the fly. The key word here is exploration. You're not filtering yourself yet. You're letting loose, and that's what design directors love to see. Your ability to be flexible and imaginative. After you spill all your ideas onto the page, it's time to organize them. You will likely find a few patterns or concepts emerging, which you can group into 3 main things. For instance, you might have an aggressive, sporty, sleek, luxury-inspired, and more playful, family-friendly theme. Pick 3 sketches to bring each theme to life: side view, front quarter, and rear quarter. These angles gives anyone reviewing your work a full picture of your concept. They can see the stance, the proportions, and how the design elements flow from front to back. Plus, you're providing you understand the car from multiple perspectives, not just one cool angle that hides all the flaws. And then comes the moment of truth. Select one theme or blend the best elements from multiple themes to become your final design. This final stage is where you elevate your sketches into high-quality renderings. Show off at least 3 exterior views again: side, front quarter, and rear quarter, but this time make them polished. Add lighting, reflections, context, wherever it takes to convey the car's personality and brand identity. And if it's a performance beast, let's see aggressive lines and bold colors choice. If it's a family hauler, bringing the details that emphasize comfort and practical features. And don't forget about the interior. At least 2 interior views can make a huge difference. One from the driver's or passenger seat to show what it's like inside the cabin, and another wide shot that captures the overall layout, dash, seats, console, everything. This is where you emphasize ergonomics, material choices, and user experience. A lot of new designers overlook the interior, but trust me, showing you can design a cohesive interior environment is a major plus in the automotive world. By the time you finish one project, you might end up with around 20 or more sketches, everything from first scribbles to the final polished renders. But here's the trick. You don't just dump all those sketches onto a page, you curate them. You show a journey. the broad ideation, the narrowed down themes, and the final chosen concepts. This storytelling approach is what sets you apart. It proves you're methodical, creative, and aware of visually communicating your thought process. It's less about exact number of sketches and more about the evolution from your roughest idea to your most refined vision. Now repeat that structure for your 3 to 4 main projects. Each one could have a different focus: a small city electric vehicle, an off-road SUV, or a futuristic hypercar. Show that range and you prove you're not a one-trick pony. By the end of reviewing your portfolio, the person looking at it should feel like they've gone on 3 mini journeys with you. They've seen you handle different aesthetic goals, user needs, and performance demands. That will make you unforgettable and help you stand out in a stack of portfolios. Ultimately, if you're still itching to know how many sketches though, the answer is as many as it takes to tell your project's story clearly without overwhelming the viewer. A good ballpark is anywhere from 20 to 40 sketches per project, neatly organized to show your progression. But honestly, the bigger point is to focus on the projects, not the raw sketches. Once you lock that concept in your mind, your portfolio will naturally fall into a structure that's both informative and visually engaging. Well, I hope that helps shift your perspective. Stop worrying about whether you have enough or too many sketches floating around and start thinking about how to shape your projects so they truly highlight your strengths. And if this content helped you out, do me a favor. Subscribe, tap the notification bell, and hit that like button. It really supports the channel and lets me know you want more content like this. And what about you? Let me know in the comments below how many projects are you aiming to include in your next portfolio and which part of the card design process do you enjoy the most. Thank you so much for tuning everyone. Keep sketching, stay inspired, and I'll catch you in the next video. Ciao!